So to yarn on to start your project, you're going to take the end of your working yarn, and I like to start at the white needle. This is technically the 48th needle on the machine, but it's a good visual of a starting and stopping point for me personally. So we're gonna go under that needle and then over the next, and then under and over, under and over. And you repeat this all the way around until you get back to your starting point at that white needle. So once you've gone all the way around, it should look like this. And so it's every other needle you can see has the yarn. So it's under and over until we get back to our white needle. So this last one, I'm gonna go over, and then we put it into the yarn holder. And you wanna make sure it's completely down into that yarn holder and it's not flipped out at all anywhere. And then you put it in your tension holder at the bottom, and this is a number 4 medium yarn, so I like putting it in the medium tension. So then you can start cranking around, and that starts your rows. Once you're done to yarn off, if you have anything left on your skein, you can cut that off, and you want to leave a little extra so you have enough leftover yarn to yarn off your project. And I like to use these bigger plastic sewing needles. And you remove the yarn from the yarn holder, and then after your white needle you start to yarn off. And then once the needle goes completely down, once you barely crank the wheel around and it goes down, you can pick up each stitch. Now some people, if you watch after their last row and they're going to yarn off, they'll do one more crank around without the yarn in the yarn holder and then pick up each stitch. But I find this makes the stitch loose, so you are more likely to drop a stitch and then it will unravel your project and you have to redo it. So here is a close-up of how when that needle, right after you barely turn it, goes all the way down, and I'm just picking up each of those stitches because those other stitches that are still on the needles are more secure at this point. And you want to take your time and be slow and don't really pull, because you could pull it completely off and then again it will also unravel. So this is the way I prefer to yarn on and yarn off. I hope this little video just helps you in your machine and with your projects. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips and tricks and tutorials.